Hello everyone and welcome. Today we will explore something that may sound a little bit technical at first, but I promise to make it simple and clear. The affection plan in Dubai real estate. Think of this session as your beginner guide. By the end you will understand what is the affection plan, why is it important, and why you need it, and how you can obtain it. So let's begin. What is an affection plan? The affection plan is essentially your property legal map. So it is issued by either the Dubai Land Department (DLD) or the Dubai Municipality, and it is clearly defined. Clearly defined as the extra boundaries for the land, the official plot number, and coordinates whether the land is for residential, commercial, or industrial use. The rule on a setback and esteems and information about nearby roads, utilities, and services. So let's have a quick example that will give you a clear definition of how this one is going for you. So imagine playing a monopoly. So each property square has boundaries for you and what you can or cannot do with it. So the affection plan works the same way in the real life, but with the legal authorities. So because you build, buy, and sell, these documents make sure your property is 100% legitimate. Now, next we have is why it is so important. So why do we need an affection plan if we already have a title deed? The answer is clearly that it should be for the clarity and for the protection. The affection plan provides legal clarity, like no disputes with neighbor about boundaries, regulation, compliances. You follow the very strict plans rules. So transaction and transparency, like buying, selling, and banks, all sets the same facts. Construction guidance, like architects know exactly where and how to build. For example, suppose you design a dream villa, but the municipality later tell you that it is too close to the road and it must be demolished. So that could cost you millions. So with an affection plan, this mistakes never happens. Who needs the affection plans? So almost everyone in the real estate needs it. So affection plan is relative to almost everyone in the real estate, like developers. So that a new project. So as I was saying, that developers, so that new project respect the zoning laws. For the home buyers and investors, to confirm that they are buying with legal allowances. For freelance, especially businesses, to check whether the properties can be used for the proposed purpose. And for the banks and financial institutions to verify before approving the mortgage. For example, if you want to open a cafe in a building that is legally marked residential only, you have to face a serious legal trouble. So the affection plan prevents this. How do you obtain one? So now let's take a quick look at how you can actually obtain the affection plan. First, you need to identify the authorities. For the land plots, you have to go to Dubai Municipality, and for villas and apartments, the developer prepares it, then it is approved by the DLD. Next is the preparation of the documents. Title deeds or proof of the owner, site layouts and architectural drawing, and a no objection certificate if it is required, either through the very free setup or you can do it by visiting the authority service office. And you have to pay a fee which is 500,000 dirhams, and if you need a faster service, it will be available at extra cost. And next, what you receive your plan. Once it is approved, you will receive a legal building document showing your property exact boundaries. Now, for example, you can think of it as like applying for the driving license. You submit your paper, pay the fees, and get your license. This process is similar, but instead of license, you receive your property's official blueprints. So the affection plan is not just a paperwork; it is a backbone of trust, compliances, and security in the real estate market. It protects your investment, prevents disputes, and ensures smooth transaction whether you are buying, selling, or tenants or developers. So my advice would be that if you are ever dealing with a property in Dubai, make secure the affection plan at your first priority. So thank you for joining me today. I hope this lesson helped you understand the affection plan in a clear and simple way. So if you enjoyed this explanation, share it with others. You can trust it in Dubai's property market and your background. Clarity is the first step to confidence in the real estate. See you in the next session.